Welcome back, everybody. And for our fellow Aussians, get ready. We're all going green and pink today as Wicked for Good hits theaters, and this mega musical continues to literally change the game. And for many, it's changed them for good now, hasn't it? We couldn't be more true.
You know, and we aren't the only fans. Obviously, we had to bring in other folks that really love Wicked, and also that are theater fans as well. So that's why we wanted to bring in Shannon and Aaron, both from Riverwalk. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how are we feeling about Wicked Part 2?
I mean, it's off the charts for me. Yeah, I've been counting down to now. I actually had a conversation with a coworker because we talked a year ago, and I was like, what if something happens and I can't see part 2? And he was like, I remember this conversation last year. So we've been counting down.
Yeah, I'm definitely like a 35 out of 10. I'm so excited. I got my tickets a while ago. So.
Okay. Good. Well, you both look like you're in good shape. Everybody's good to go to the theater. We're right next door after, okay? So we can all head on over there.
There you go.
All right, but you know what? A lot of people, when you ask them what was their first time when they saw that specific show, they remember it. So can you all tell us, what was your first introduction to Wicked?
Yeah, so it was the musical, and it would have been in 2003, 2004. I actually had a dog named Fiero at that time. He was a gift from I was a high school drama teacher at the time, and he was a gift from my students. And they were so determined to get me a girl dog to name Elphaba, and I was like, but this is Fiero. So, and I'm wearing my Fiero shirt, the original Fiero from Broadway, Norbert Leo Butts.
Yes.
I am a crazy super fan. So.
What about you, Aaron?
So I was a little young to go see it when it first came out, but I was part of this production, and for warm-ups every day, we would sing either For Good or Defying Gravity, and so I was just this little kid jumping around with all my friends in the theater, and I fell in love with it, and then I've been in love with it ever since.
See, I love hearing these stories because that's how, you know, you can create connection, and that's it just starts with the musical. But also at the heart of that is theater, and clearly theater is a huge part of both of your lives, both on and off stage. But what made you really want to get on the board at Riverwalk Theatre?
Yeah. I think it's the community. This community is, I moved here 14 years ago and immediately recognized what a beautifully rich theater community we have in Lansing, and I wanted to be a part of it, and I wanted to help support the ability to foster that love of it across generations. I love it because I have a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they are both theater patrons. They go to everything, and they are so obsessed with Riverwalk and the mission of the organization and what we do to bring all people together. Whether you want to be on stage or backstage, there's a role for everybody, and so I'm so proud to represent an organization like that.
Yeah, same. I moved here, and it was kind of in the middle of when everything was shut down, so I didn't have an opportunity to make a lot of friends. And I was good in my life, but I really wanted to have that artistic outlet. So I reached out to a couple of theaters in the area, and Riverwalk right away reached out, and they pulled me in, and it's been my family ever since. I absolutely love it there, and I couldn't be more proud of anything in my entire life. So.
I love that.
Or as Glinda would say, couldn't be happier.
I couldn't be happier.
Love it. Oh my God.
Sorry.
That was great.
Shannon, you hit the nail on the head, and you said there's a role for everybody. A lot of times we think that if we're not somebody who can be on stage, you can't be a part of theater.
Right.
So can you kind of detail more of those different ways we can get involved, whether we're sitting in the audience or we're doing something as a part of the production?
Absolutely. So number one, I say supporting the arts, show up. If there's an opportunity to attend something, please do. I think about all of the work that people put into shows, whether they're backstage, whether they're gathering a couple of props, or they've helped to paint a set. They've put their heart and soul into something, and they've created an art. And what my favorite thing about theater is collaboration. It's people coming together, no matter what their background is, no matter what their artistic endeavor might be, bringing that all together, and the audience is part of that too. So supporting the arts is so critical, especially right now. It's a really hard time that we're living in to be able to foster that ability to continue to create art. And so it's really important for folks to find ways to be activated. You can be an audience member, you can even just reaching out like Aaron did and saying like, hey, is there something that maybe I could be a part of, and finding your place. There's always a theater to be able to be a part of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I know quickly too, I know there's an easy way people can get involved on in a couple Tuesdays.
Yes, so right now we are running our Giving Tuesday campaign. So if people people are inclined and able to support Riverwalk and the amazing theater we do, we would really appreciate that.
All right, well, we appreciate all of you and all the work it is that you're doing and the fact that you guys are here with us today. But everybody stick around. We're going to see how good we truly are at Wicked Trivia, okay? I'll tell you I'm bad right now, okay?
We're gonna
Go ahead,
get
go
there,
next.
hopefully, guys.
Please, 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 please.